Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Sam. Welcome back to another video with me here at Sam of Somalia. A lot of you might work with Somali people or know Somali people through university and stuff, and we know that a lot of them just have, Islamic and Arabic names like Omar and Abu Bakr and Musa, and lots of those are really common. But there are also lots of names that are actually originally Somali names. So I wanted to go through some of those in this video, but then also just go over some of the differences, if there are like Islamic names, and sometimes there's like a Somali twist to them. So the first one is that, Abu Bakr, like I have a brother-in-law called Abu Bakr, and he often just gets called Abu Bakr or Abakr. Abakr or Abukar. I don't know if they're actually a different name even now, even in writing, it's not just a pronunciation thing. Even when it's written, like Abukar, there's Abukar and Abakr. And even the name Musa, like the name Musa is obviously Prophet Moses alayhi salam, but the name Musa is often spelt, like this, Musa. So you have names that are Arabic and in their origins, or Islamic in their origins, and then there's like a Somali way of pronouncing them, pronounced a little bit differently, and also obviously spelled a bit differently. But the majority of this video, I wanted to go over names that are Somali, like they're Somali in their origin, because I met people, and I've obviously met loads of Somalis, but even Somalis that I used to teach and Somalis that I've worked with who have names that are originally Somali. So I wanted to break down some of those. I've got 4 girls' names and 4 boys' names that we're going to break down. So the first one is Hodan. Hodan. That's an originally Somali name, and it's to do with wealth. Like the name is to do with wealth, I think. The second one is Ubah, which means a flower. Ubah. The third one is Idil. I've heard from a Somali person called Idil, that it's actually a Turkish name as well. I've never ever met a Turkish person called Idil, so I'm just taking her word for it. But Idil means like complete, or something I remember her saying. And the last one was Nistexa. Of course, we have a sister that I've talked about a couple of times on this channel, Nistexa Liban. She started a YouTube channel. I'll leave a link in the description to one of her videos, because she's making really cool content, and it's all in Afka Somaliga. So, well, not all of it, but she's a fluent speaker of Somali, obviously, and has videos in Somali, which is really cool. So those are the 4 names that I wanted to talk about for the girls' names. And then in terms of the boys' names, I have a brother-in-law called Guled. Guled. Yes, the name Guled is one of them, which supposedly means a winner or victor or something. Like I only know that just through people called Guled who I've spoken to and stuff, and I did find something online to do with the name being Guled, but I mean, I'm not going from it being online that's authentic, but winner or victor, or the name Guled. So that's what the name Guled is. The next one is Liban. Liban, I think, is quite an old name. Like I've met loads of people, young people called Liban and stuff, but I heard that it actually comes from Arabic originally, like an ancient Arabic word, because Liban, I speak Arabic, and I don't know the meaning of Liban off the top of my head, but there are sometimes things like that in Somali. Like sometimes there is like a rarer Arabic word that is used commonly in Somalia. Like ab is a good example of that. Like ab, the verb to drink in Somali is a really common verb. Like, you say wana abaya, like I'm drinking something. And apparently the word ab, like when I was doing some more research into it, the word ab actually comes from Arabic, but it's just really rare. Like the verb ab means to drink or to gulp heavily something. So anyway, back to the topic. We had Guled, we had Liban, and then the next we have Rooble. Rooble. That means the rain. Rooble is also a verb that you use in Somali even now. Like when you say like it's raining, it's still the word Rooble. And then the last one is Warsame. Warsame. I actually think that my Somali teacher at university, his name was Abdul Qadir, but I think his surname was actually Warsame as well. Abdul Qadir Warsame. Or maybe that means that was his dad's name. I'm not sure. But Abdul Qadir Warsame. So those are the 4 names. We had Guled, Liban, we had Warsame, and Rooble. Those are the 4 that we had for the boys' names. So there's 8 Somali names for you guys, that people that I've met, and names that you may even have yourself. So question of the day: is your name an originally Somali name? And if it is, put it in the comments below, and we'll have a chat about it, inshallah. And if you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, then please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and the big nabadgilio.